Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to Plant Based Homestead Prepper, where we made prepping fun. And earlier I tried to do it live, and apparently that's just not working for me anymore. So I'll give you guys an update of what we were talking about before. So I'm out here just kind of relaxing right now because I have been cutting grass for a while. And when you have as much property as we have, as you can imagine, it takes a while to do landscaping. So I was telling you guys earlier about this boat and what not to do, but I think what I'm gonna do is just to sit here and talk about farm life for a little bit for those that are looking at what Jennifer and I have done. If you are looking at moving from city to a more rural location, from experience, if we had to do it all over again, I would do several things different. Number one, what would I do different going from the city life to a more rural and urban lifestyle? I would buy deeper in the rural area. And I'm going to tell you why. Well, there are several, probably 100 of reasons why I could tell you that. But number one is you want to start getting away from people. While times are good like they are right now, and people are behaving nice, everything is going to be fine and dandy and hunky-dory and okie dokie until something happens. Now, once something happens, you will start seeing people behave badly. I kept wondering where the Blue Jays were coming from, but we got a tree house. I wish I could turn the camera around, but I can't do it while I'm in record mode. But we got a little bird house up here on this. I don't even know what the thing is called, but they must have a nest up in there. And I kept seeing blue jays up by the house. And I love blue jays because they're a beautiful bird. I love cardinals too because they're real pretty too. But these blue jays keep flying out of here. So apparently they've laid eggs up in there, and they're probably hatching them. So number one, for getting out the city, make sure you buy rural. And when I say rural, I'm talking about like out there, away from everybody. You know, and make sure that when you purchase, make sure that you are zoned for whatever, agricultural or, like I said, whatever. I don't know what my neighbor's back here doing. It looks like he's on my property doing something. I can't really tell. I shouldn't be able to see him this well from where I am. There's no telling. Y'all hear that noise? Those are frogs, or that is a frog. And while I'm sitting out here, I've noticed a couple of big splashes out here in the water. We put our fish that were up in the pond by the house. We put them out here so they could survive and live because we was cleaning out their tank. Because it had gotten really nasty, and I've seen at least one of the big ones splash a couple times. I don't know if he was catching something or what, but it's good to see the activity out here because I was worried about those little guys. Alright, so, and I know I'm jumping from topic to topic. I'm going to get back on topic. Some things that I have learned and what I would do the next time we get ready to purchase rural property is make sure you're in the rural room. Just bite the bullet and go out there. Now, how are you going to be able to do that? Because you got to have some money, right? Because if you work in the city, if your lifestyle is all set up for a city, it's going to be difficult. We haven't figured out an easy way of doing it. You know, we moved from where we were to a more rural location. Well, a more spread out location. We're still on the outskirts of the city. And we're in a different county than where we were before, a different city than where we were before. But we still have people around us. Now, if anything happens, do I have to worry about 10 of my neighbors ganging up and like really quickly coming to my house? No, because everybody's so far away out here. And we will see them coming. That's the good thing about it. And most everybody out here is to themselves anyway. Most everybody that lives out here at least is on a acre plus ish. So you got a couple 2 or 3 acres between houses, which is always that's good. But from what we've learned just by being out here, we gotta get away from people. Well, we do. I can't speak for you guys. I'm only giving you our perspective and what we see. Got to get away from people. So that'll be the main thing right there. Number two things I've learned, or the second thing I have learned about getting out the city and moving to a more rural location is make sure you start getting the things that you know you're going to need now before you move. For example, I'm glad I bought a air compressor several years ago. I am very glad that I bought a 50-inch cutting deck riding lawn tractor lawnmower right before we moved. I caught it on sale and I got it for pretty much half off. So things that you know you're going to need, especially big ticket items, a chainsaw. You're probably going to need a chainsaw when you move to a more rural location. If I had a chainsaw right now, I see several trees I would take down. I would just be taking them down to be taking them down right now. So it's not like it's something like, we have honeybees like crazy. I think these are honeybees. They're either that or the young yellow jacket wasp. I think they're honeybees though. But when they land on you, they bite. So if anybody knows anything about honeybees, let me know. Because I've never kept honeybees. I've never been around them. I don't know how they behave. But whatever these little things that look like what I consider honeybees, they bite like crazy. And I hate to kill them, but if you bite me a few times, you just bound to, when I swat at you, you bound to catch one. All right, so number one, moving out in a rural location is actually getting in a rural location. Number two, start buying some of your higher ticket items now, especially if you have room for them. Your air compressors, I use the air compressor all the time now. I'm always blowing up something out here, whether it be Jennifer tires on her car because she's got a bad tire, or the tires on the lawnmower, or something is always getting blown up. I would highly encourage you to get, especially now, get you one of those all-in-one like battery jumpers that you can put on a car and jump start it. That thing is invaluable. I use that thing all the time. I use it when I'm on my boat. I use it if I need to air up something. We use it for emergency power if lights go out. It's amazing, and keep it charged. And number three, I guess I think I said I was gonna give you a few things. So number one, if you're looking at a rural location, make sure you move to the rural location. Okay, I mean like out there, get on out there in the farmlands. That's number one. Number two is start buying your high ticket items now. Because when you move, you may have to change jobs. You may not have the income that you had before. So if you can do it now, go ahead and buy those higher ticket items now. And then I guess the number three thing that I have learned about moving to a more rural location, get you some chickens. Get you some chickens, because we didn't realize it at the time, and we knew we wanted chickens. We just happened to catch the seller at the right time. She was moving, so she gave us her flock of chickens. We've actually repaid her with the same amount of chickens that she gave us. All her chickens are pretty much dead because she had a wolf attack, a dog attack, coyote attack, or whatever. Came through and killed a bunch of her chickens. But what I'm finding out about chickens is the chicken business is very profitable if you go in having what you need. You're gonna need a good incubator. You're gonna need heat lamps and things of that sort. But all the work that we did back in December to hatch chickens and keep chickens alive and all that good stuff is paying off now. I just sold 5 chickens yesterday for $90. I sold 1, 2, 3. I sold 4 laying hens and 1 little pullet hen. And I charged $20 for my layers, and I charge $10 for my young pullets. I think that's what they're called. $90, just like that. Now I spend that in feed probably every 2 months, so that keeps me in business at least another 2 months. And I'm constantly selling eggs. My eggs are going for $4 a dozen, and people don't have a problem buying them from me. So it has produced a little, it's not going to take the place of our jobs, but especially if you are a meat eater or if you're an egg eater, that's some good proteins that you can be self-sustained with, self-sufficient. So that's one of the top 3 things, because I'm sure if I sit here and thought about it, I could be like, you know what, I want to change my order. I want to put this up top. So I'll come back in with some more videos about moving to a more rural location, because we are actually actively looking for another location right now. We need more acreage. We need to be away from people. Because even though we're out here and we have a small little 3-acre farm, our neighbors are too close. And I love y'all. If y'all watching, I love you, but you're just too close. And yeah. So thank you guys as always for watching. I appreciate you for being here. And I'm probably I was going to get out on the boat. I just turned the camera around. I was going to get out on the boat on the water, but I just need to sit down and chill out for a minute. I've been going for several hours. Keep seeing ripples in the water. I think that big fish is out here eating or something, or feeding, trying to find something to eat. So guys, thank y'all. Love y'all. Y'all be blessed, and I'll see you guys next time, okay?